Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? It is... Do you hear that? I have a friend out here. I think I have a big frog. Anyway, it has been raining in Florida all day today, and our pool is about to flood over. You guys want to see? It's like crazy, look. And I think that I have a frog friend out here, and I walked out here. We got home from dinner a little while ago. And then we hung out with our friend at her house, and I walked out here and I heard it and I was like, where is that coming from? I got so scared so quickly. Anyway, how are you guys doing this evening? We didn't do really anything today. We woke up, they had to come back this morning again to finish fixing the bathroom, and then they had to send somebody out here to like clean up the whole thing. So anyway, we just kind of stuck around the house all day long because it was literally pouring down rain like this, like off and on all day long. Alex got like an hour of sun through the clouds earlier. But it's been like this, and I've just been kind of like watching TV and hanging out, listening to my audiobook. I really haven't done a whole lot of anything today, and it's been really, really nice, actually. I filmed a video for my drama channel, and then I got in the pool during the times. There's actually like this huge tree limb that's like in the pool, but I'm not going to go out there in the rain and get it. I'll get it when it stops. Not a tree limb, but like a branch from one of the like a palm branch, you know. I can't believe the pool is as high as it is. It's like literally about to, oh, there's another one over there too. It's literally about to flood over. But anyway, we just kind of hung around the house all day long today. It was nice. I got up at about, I think like 12, maybe earlier than that. Like I got up at 11 because the guy from the management company called and said that they were coming out here. And so I was kind of waiting to let them in. And I did some cameos and filmed the drama video while Alex was like, he was doing some work too. So we both like just sat around the table. He was on his computer and I was like just looking at stuff online. I was doing a little online shopping today, but I didn't buy anything. I actually did buy... That frog, I love it. What do you feed a frog? Oh my God. You need to come home and live with us and the squirrels and the birds, Mr. Froggy. Frankie the Frog. Can you hear it? I don't know where he is. He's got it. Alex said he thinks he's up. So we have like an awning. And Alex said he thinks he's on top of the awning, but I think that he's in this plant over here. The sound of the rain is really nice, isn't it? So anyway, and then I took a nap from 5 to 6:30. I watched almost 2 episodes of Unsolved Mysteries, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. And then like I said, I lay down from 5 to 6:30. He laid out in the chair right there. At that point, it had kind of stopped raining. And then when I got up at 6:30, it had started pouring down rain again. Or I think it started raining right before I laid down because... No, he laid down for a while, and then he came inside and he watched his 1 episode left of Narcos, he said. I thought he had finished it, but I guess he hasn't. He has all these shows he wants to watch. He's got Cable Girls, the last season of Cable Girls, and there's another Spanish show that he wants to watch. Something about murder or death or something, I don't know. So anyway, I watched the first episode of Unsolved Mysteries. I think I started it last night. I got scared watching it. People are saying that it's really not that good. I thought it was really good. So I started watching it last night. Did I finish it? I don't think I finished the first episode. And then I have like 10 minutes left of the second episode. I watched that today while I was sitting out here before. I had a little bit of a snack before I lay down, of course. And, oh my gosh. Oh, that's what I did last night. Yes, last night I finished Was that last night? Did I do that before I vlogged or after I vlogged? I finished Bly Manor. I don't even know anymore. It was okay. I cried at the end of Bly Manor. I thought the message was really, really beautiful of the whole show, and I thought the show was well built. It was just incredibly, incredibly slow. But I thought it was that okay, so it's really funny because that main character, who's the one like telling the whole story, that Carla Guglielmo or whatever her name is. So, funny little story. She's been in tons of stuff. I think she was in The Haunting of Hill House. She was in Spy Kids and stuff like that. She was actually at Whorehound Weekend when I went with Melissa and Jason. She was the main character in one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies, which is called, it was a Hallmark movie called Season of Miracles. Patty Duke Aston was in it too. And she played the aunt, the sister to Laura Dern, that had to take, and so Laura Dern played this like drug addict that was in the hospital detoxing, and social services was trying to get her kids, and so she took her 2 kids and they went to this small town. They were hiding out. It's kind of very much like the Misfortune series that I'm reading, minus the kids. And she was hiding out in this person's house that everybody thought she was the niece, and she wasn't really the niece, but she acted like she was the niece. And so it's funny now to see her and all this stuff, but she was in the Bly Manor. I forgot actually, while watching it, that the whole premise of the story was somebody was telling a ghost story. So it kind of bookends it. It comes back and shows that part at the end of it. I thought it was good. I thought Bly Manor was good, but I thought it was, like I said, it was really, really slow. Like so slow that I almost didn't finish it. But if I hadn't invested like 5 or 6 episodes in it by the time that the thing was, is that like the first couple episodes, like the first 2 or 3 episodes were really good. Like they were really strong. But by like the 5th or 6th episode, I was so bored. I was like, I can't get through this. And then I was like, well, I've watched enough of it now that I want to finish it, you know? So I finished that last night, and then I went inside and I made a sandwich. I made a bagel sandwich with cream cheese and onion and Havarti cheese and pepper jack cheese. I love it. And so many people recommended us to go to Publix and get Subway sandwiches. They have vegan and vegetarian Subway sandwiches. And also somebody said key lime pie, so I'm definitely going to try that while we're down here. If it's a little frog, I can handle that. But if it's like a huge frog, just like this big, I don't know what I would do. And then I'm like, is that the sound that alligators make? What if an alligator comes right out of the water? I wonder where it's at. Anyway, and I watched the first episode of Unsolved Mysteries. I had heard really not great things about it. It was getting really, really horrible reviews. Like, people on Twitter were like, it's not that great. I think I tweeted something out, and I said, have you guys started watching Unsolved Mysteries? What do you think? And people were like, well, a lot of people said it was good, but a lot of people were like, it's really slow. It's not as good as season 1, whatever. I thought the first episode really held its own. I did. It's about this government official that ends up, they find his body in a landfill. I kind of feel like I had heard about this story, but anyway, it was really, really interesting. I was actually just talking to Mel on the phone, because you know Mel and I love to talk about these cases and stuff. Half the table is drenched in water, and the other half is like completely dry. And I'm like in the dry half, hoping it doesn't come out any further. But anyway, I was talking to Mel, because Mel binge watched the whole season. So I watched the first episode and the second episode, and I said, what do you think of the first episode? She goes, I definitely think it was a mob hit. And I said, I don't know what I think. And she's like, no, it's kind of like the signature of a mob hit, which Mel would know because she reads like all this mafia stuff, and she's obsessed with the mafia. And this month we are reading, for the book club, we're reading Sal Polisi's book, The Sinatra Club, which is about this guy that was part of the mob and was friends with, what was his name, Gotti. Why can't I think of his first name? John Gotti. I used to watch that TV show growing up, Gotti, back in the day. I used to also watch Mob Wives. I loved that. But anyway, not all of them were like really most of the people that were on Mob Wives, most of the women, like, their mob connections weren't like that, like, seriously serious. Did you know that? I always thought like they really truly were like some of them had like second uncles or cousins, you know, like Big Ange. Like, I think she had a lot of friends that were connected to the mob, but like her family member was like an uncle or a second cousin or something. Now that Karen Gravano, who I didn't love her on the show, but her father was Sammy the Bull, I think. Sammy the Bull Gravano, yeah. So she was like the real deal. But like Drita and stuff on the show, I don't think they were like, but I loved Drita on the show. She was probably like my favorite. But, because I think I'm a lot like Drita. I'm a lot of bark and no bite. But anyway, although she has gotten herself into she's gotten in some trouble for fighting, I believe. But anyway, so Mel and I were talking about the first episode, and Mel was like, well, I definitely believe it was like a mob hit kind of thing. Now I'm just going to tell you what my gut says. You know, I'm a psychic reader of the world. I did do those psychic videos that came true. Shut up. Quiet down over there. I kind of want to go look for him and see where he's at. It's really weird. Like, I can't tell where the sound is coming from. It sounds like it's coming from there. Now it sounds like it's coming over there. I bet Alex is right, though. I bet it's... Do you think it's coming from, like, the awning up there? I don't know. But anyway, my gut feeling... So if you don't know, I did a psychic predictions video. I think 2018 going into 2019, and literally almost everything that I predicted came true, with the exception of about 3 things on there, which is crazy. I don't claim to be a psychic, but I do have very strong gut feelings about things. I've had people all my life, since I was very young, tell me that I had, like, strong psychic abilities or whatever. I don't know. Who knows, right? But I do have very strong gut feelings about things. And I told Mel that I felt that he had some kind of psychotic break, and in this break, like, this is just what my gut felt like, that he felt like he was being followed, and he had lost all his stuff or hid all of his stuff, and that then he went in to sleep in this dumpster because he was afraid, and that then they got picked up and he got thrown to the landfill, and then like getting tossed around, you know, with all the trash is like what he got the abrasions from. Now Mel was saying that she didn't think that was true because of like where the lacerations and the cuts and things were on that. So I don't know. I would like to look into that story a little bit more. And actually, Aphrodite, the tarot card reader, he did a reading on it. And I was texting him today, and I need to, because I told him I was giving him some suggestions for like the next season of Netflix. But anyway, I need to watch his reading that he did about that today. So then I watched the second episode, and Mel and I were both like on the same page. What? You see it? Look at the pool. I don't see any frogs. Do you see any frogs in there? Is that a piece of wood? Or is that a frog? Start croaking now, little guy. While I'm standing over here. Where is it coming from? I don't want to go out into the water anymore and get wet. I don't know. Anyway. Maybe it's coming from back in here. Someone said my spooky corner back in here. Oh, maybe it is coming from back in there. Who knows? Of course he won't make any noise. Now, as soon as I sit down, watch, he'll start croaking again. That's what. The second one, Mel and I both agree, which is about the woman, the unidentified woman that was in Oslo and she went missing. We both agree that we believe that that was like an assassin kill, and that she was some kind of assassin or government, like, espionage spy. When you read enough of this stuff and you follow enough like true crime cases and you've read enough like espionage like I have and things like that, fictional or otherwise, I feel like it moved. I think it's in that planter right there. I'd probably be scared if I saw it. But anyway, there are some common themes, and like this whole idea of like not being able to trace somebody's history or them having any kind of imprint in the world whatsoever, you can't find them anywhere, like that is consistent with like deep cover espionage kind of stuff like that. And I really do think that's what happened with that case, and I don't think anybody will ever find out who she is. It was interesting. I can't remember what it was. I think it was when I read about, what was that movie where they found Osama bin Laden? Was that the Jessica Chastain movie? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And you read about the character that played the woman, her character, something 40, Jessica Chastain. What was that movie called? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I love her. She's so pretty, isn't she? Zero Dark 30. Okay. What's the character that she played, though? A fictional CIA intelligence agent. Well, when this came out, I can remember reading this article that they were talking about the character that that they made, you know, out of her and whatever. And that it was actually based on a lot of how they do like these deep CIA informants and stuff like that. That actually they're like, there was an article, I can't remember where I read it, but it was this woman, and like her dad had died, like, her dad had like been out of the picture since like she was born, and it was just her and her mom. And her mom had died like when she was in high school, and she was living with like a distant relative. And she graduated from high school and she was like top of her class. And she didn't really have any friends. She very much fit this profile. Like, she didn't have any friends, and she was very lonely, and she had like transferred schools like her last year just to graduate because her mother had passed away. It was like all these things like aligned together to make her like this person that if she stepped off the face of the earth, nobody would be the wiser. But she was very smart. She was like totally athletic, and she was like really, you know, in like great shape. And basically the CIA picked her up at 18, trained her, and made her like one of like the deepest informants ever. I read some article about how like they've done that with a lot of people that you would never think of, right? But if you think about maybe somebody that fit that picture, somebody that you really never paid any attention to in high school, maybe you didn't know what their grades were, but their grades were really, really good, and they were very smart, and they were very smart in certain areas. And, you know, they had natural athletic tendencies that they just didn't, like, they never played sports or anything, but they could, like, be trained to be, like, superpowers kind of thing. You think about that, like, there's probably a lot of people that fit that profile. And in fact, now that corner's freaking me out. I had thought a lot about writing a book about something very similar to that. Now I'm going to make you guys go into that, look in that corner with me because I'm freaked out. Why'd you do that to me about that corner? Whoever said that to me about that corner. Okay. Okay, well, it's not, you can't go back in there no more. Now, where is the frog? Froggy. Froggy went a-courting and he did right, My camera just got soaked. I don't think I'm gonna find the frog. It just got soaked. So anyway, it makes you think, you know, like, how they find these people, you know? I don't know, so I'm excited about seeing the rest of them. Mel said the third one, which is about a ghost in the tsunami. She said it's really sad, but that it wasn't really scary or anything like that. So anyway, I don't want to know any more about it. I just want to read it. So tonight, we met up with our friend Brittany. We actually met Brittany in the first month that we started dating. Brittany was Miss Indiana, USA. And when we met her, and so of course we fell in love with her because we both love pageants. And she just has been one of our dearest friends. She actually officiated our wedding. She married us in Las Vegas. And she now lives down here in Florida with her fiance. So that we didn't really know well, so we wanted to spend some time with him and get to know him. And yeah, it was just really, really cool. She's actually the director of Miss Ireland Universe. And so Brittany's been like a reason why I've been able to be like, you know, involved in a lot of pageants and stuff. She's like, because I've known a lot of people through her. And so anyway, we had a great time. Alex found this restaurant. It was called Apothecary 330, I think. And it was dead. We were like, there was one other table in there, and it was just us and one other table. It actually looked like some little restaurant in like Chicago or New York or something. It was like brick walls when you walked inside, and then it had like this velvet wallpaper and a huge bar. We actually sat at like low tables in the bar. And then it like just, it's like it feels like a hotel like lobby, and you just sit there. And they played great music, and it was like a pizza craft kind of thing. So you like ordered pizzas, and so we had a couple pizzas, some pasta, and we just sat there for like 2.5 hours. It was really, really fun. Oh, this restaurant is fantastic. It's in Fort Lauderdale, so if you're ever in Fort Lauderdale, check out. It's called Apothecary 330. Lauren was our waitress, and she was fantastic. I asked her, I said, what is your name? Because I'm gonna give you a little shout out. I don't think she cared. But anyway, she was fantastic waitress. It was just an unbelievable place. Apothecary 330, it was so cute. And then afterwards, we went back over to Brittany and her fiance's house. Now it's moved. It must be on the roof. Because see, it's coming from over there. Anyway, and we just sat in the backyard. They're on the intercoastal, so, like, they have a really cool place with, like, a boat and all kinds of stuff. And we just sat outside, and it was raining, and we were, like, on their patio that has, like, this huge overhang, and, they have another friend that's visiting from out of town, so, that's her fiance's friend. So, they went to bed, like, he had to work in the morning, so he went to bed, and so Brittany and Alex and I just sat outside and talked, and it was fun. We just like caught up forever, and it was so nice. And she let me try on the Miss Ireland crown. I was so excited. The actual Miss Ireland Universe crown I got to put on my head. I asked her, I said, now, if you're are you gonna get in trouble if I announce it? And she was like, no, I'm the director. It's fine. She was like, it's no big deal. So anyway, she was like, it's not the actual crown that we give the winner. She was like, but it's the crown. So that was really cool. I put pictures up on my Instagram. You can see my Instagram. I'm actually gonna, no, I posted a picture of she and I put it on my story, but I posted a picture of she and I in the restaurant. I'll post it tomorrow. But then, and she has the cutest little dog too. This little, I think it's a Pomeranian, and his name's Alfie. He has his own Instagram called Alfie Tales. So anyway, we had such a great time. It was so much fun, and we're gonna try to like meet up with her again before we leave. Well, tomorrow. So when we get up tomorrow, we are meeting with the agent, and then we're going to drive to look at some different areas. And then if we have time tomorrow, looking at some of the properties, and if not, then Thursday will be the properties day that we look at. We've kind of already decided this is probably not, like, we're doing it now, but like, this is because we want to kind of see like the price range and stuff like this. But between, no offense to anybody, but like between like West Palm, and we've driven around a lot looking through the, this area and whatever, but it's just through West Palm and here, we're not really sure like this is really the area that we want to be in. I think we'd like to be a little bit closer to Miami. We really want to look at Hollywood, Florida, which is between Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Hollywood's kind of like sounding really good to us right now. We would love to be like, in downtown Miami, like Brickell area. I'd love to be like in South Beach, or Miami, Miami Beach area, South Beach, but it's just so expensive, and there's really not a lot there. I mean, there's condos and stuff, but like, they're outrageous. They're absolutely outrageously priced. So we can't probably afford anything like that. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. I feel like there were some questions that I got last night on the vlog. There was like something that I wanted to, like, somebody oh, my phone is dying. I'm 20%. Let me answer some comments really quick. Comments. I don't have my reading glasses on. So, okay. Sear Bear said, I would rather stay at a nice hotel 24/7 and room service, and you wouldn't have any plumbing problems, that's for sure. And if you did, they would probably upgrade you to a new room. Well, here's the deal. First of all, we weren't really sure what traveling was going to be like at first. So we weren't really sure how we felt about the whole hotel thing, how crowded places were going to be. If we had known that it was going to be as dead down here, we would have maybe considered a hotel. The thing is, if we were staying closer to Miami, we probably would have done a hotel, but we're not. And I really liked when I went to Arizona, staying, in the house that I rented with Mel, and having a pool where I could do night swims, because I love to night swim. So doing night swims last night, I went for a night swim last night with no clothes on. Oh my god, but I did. And for like 5 minutes, and then I got scared. It's kind of really nice to have all this. I mean, minus the plumbing problems, but when does that really ever happen, It's not their fault that happened. Oh, speaking of, Queen Mary novel writer just said, I want to see the skinny dipping video. No, you probably don't. Okay. Just Me said, so good to see you relaxing and being happy. Aww. Okay, Holly said, Publix veggie sub with oil and vinegar and mango key lime pie. I'm about 2 hours from you. A dreary and rainy day today too. Rainy days in the water or by the pool are so relaxing though. Enjoy and welcome to, oh, thank you. Marivelle said, I had a really hard time getting through Bly Manor as well. I was just so slow, but I did enjoy the last episode. I just finished Unsolved Mysteries. I was bummed there was only 6 episodes, but I love the show, so whatever I can get. Me too, that's how I feel about it. Bree said, I had key lime pie from Publix in 2006, and I still think about it a lot. And yes, to the subs. I think the secret is the bread, but also everything else. And where am I at on time? Oh, I've got about 20 seconds. Joanna Tell said, glad you're having so much fun, Peter. The house looks nice. Aw, thank you. Hold on, it's gonna stop, so hold on just a second. Okay. Lauren said, Publix sometimes has a mango key lime pie. Yes, mango. Hope they have one for you. I do the same thing, except with the Franken ice maker. Turn the maker completely off a lot, just because we don't use it as much as it will. So when I turn it on when I need it, I forget and swear someone is practically in the house hard pounding, and then I'll recall what I did. Pitiful. I gotta give this key lime pie. I told Alex that today. True Texan girl said, when you're out there at night, you have to watch for the snakes and the alligators. Don't tell me that. Christy said, I screamed when you said Hollywood, Florida, because we have family there. We love it. We live in New Jersey now, but plan to move there eventually. It's, you would love it. Spend some time there. Very artsy town and lots of beautiful homes. It's cheaper than a lot of other areas around here. Tracy said, I've been following Alex's Instagram for months, and you can tell he really enjoys it because he's always smiling. I gave up on Blind Manor after the 5th episode. Sue, whose profile picture is me. I love it. She said, we love you too. I love you. Kylan said, if you go to Publix, you have to try the raspberry coffee cake. It's amazing. I have all these things I have to try. Karen said, so Alex is not going to sit and watch you skinny dip? He, no fun with no audience. He said he would. I said, you can go to bed. I'm totally fine out here alone. We're going to skinny dip together tomorrow night. We got back, I mean, he was so tired. When we got back in today, we've been going. Well, he got up, I think he got up like an hour before I did and was out here because he got a little bit of sun. And then we were just like, he doesn't take naps. Jack said, great pool. It is, isn't it? I love this pool. It's very Mediterranean. I love it. Monique said, Peter, you are looking good. Thank you, Monique. Marcia said, skinny dipping is awesome. It's one of the best feelings. Maricela said, congrats, Valerie. Congrats to Alex for his IG success. It's so endearing that he engages with his followers. He actually just sent me tonight. He just sent this to me. A message from somebody that they sent him to him. So, but it's from Diana. And she said, I'm dying. Alex, I'm dying. I have to do this to you. I'm sure people do all the time, but I just have to. I'm watching Peter's video, and I've been recently. Okay, so she goes in and shares this stuff, and then she sends me a picture of her dog whose name is PJ, because I said I wanted my name to be PJ. So, Alex always. Shut up. Alex always sends the messages to me. A lot of people are commenting on Alex's Instagram. That's really sweet. Thank you, you guys. Captcha said, Leon said, oh, congrats, Valerie. I love these vacay vlogs, even if they are shorter vlogs. I know, I'm sorry, you guys. Candy said, hugs from Copenhagen, Denmark. Yay! And Crazy Cat Lady said, nice to see a night owling neighbor over here. You guys, it is so weird to me, like, that people from other countries watch my videos. You have no idea what that means to me. Like, it's so surreal. Like, it really is. Like, somebody got a cameo. I can't remember where it was. Oh, from Austria. And I was like, I was just blown away. Like, I never thought this would be my life. And you guys just are so supportive and so nice to me. And I just want you to know how much it means to me. I really, really appreciate it. You know, like, I was telling my friend Brittany tonight, like, I never thought this was going to be my life, you know, never in a million years. And I just feel so blessed, and I'm so grateful for it. I'm like, I have the coolest life in the world, and you guys allow me to have that. And just to think that people like in Australia and Denmark and Norway and, you know, Austria are like watching my videos and stuff like that. It was interesting because I had like looked at my like audience. I didn't understand, like, I guess it switched or something on Instagram. Like, you can see like what countries are your biggest countries of people following you. I don't ever look at this stuff, so I don't really know. So Alex was talking about it tonight. So I just happened to look. Oh, look at that picture that he posted of he and Brittany. How cute is that? The Apothecary 330. That's what the restaurant's called. Yeah, that was an adorable restaurant. Oh my god, he's got my fanny pack in it. My North Face fanny pack is to the right in it. Anyway, so, my husband needs to, oh, I took the picture. I totally forgot. I took that picture. He needs to start photo crediting me. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to type photo. You know what photo just auto-corrected to? Phytoplankton. Photoplankton. Photo credit. It won't. My phone is such crap. It won't even let me type anything. Peter Monn. Because he and I were just talking about that today. I'm like, could you maybe photo credit me? And I'm gonna put a clown emoji next to it. He'll say something smart-assy about it. Oh, look at those little, if I show them to you now, these little sweaters for dogs. Mark and Graham? How cute is that? It's a knit dog sweater. Let's see, I'm sure they're like $300. This is where Mel needs it. $39 for an extra small. How much is a large? $39. Oh, they're cute and they have their names on them and everything. Oh my lord, look at those little dog beds. Aren't those so cute? Anyway, what was I talking about? No, I can't remember what I was talking about before I was saying look at the pictures. Oh, the Instagram thing. Yeah, so I was looking at this thing, and when you look on here at your insights, it'll tell you like where your followers are from or whatever. I never look at this stuff. So anyway, can I just tell you that my countries, number 1 country is United States. Number 2 is United Kingdom. Number 3 is Canada. Number 4 is Australia. And number 5, do you know where my 5th country is? Nigeria. I was like, that is really interesting. So, my cities are New York, New York, Indianapolis, Los Angeles, Houston, and Chicago. 86% women. I bet nobody is surprised by that. I think it used to be like 89, so that's kind of funny that that's gone down, you know? Anyway, it was a really good night. We had a really great time. And then tomorrow we're going to do that during the day. I think we're like half the day we're doing that. And then if it's still raining tomorrow, if it's nice tomorrow, we're going to try to, you know, be out by the pool for some of it. And if it's not nice, then the later part of the afternoon, we're going to go to Sawgrass Mill, which is like this huge outlet slash not outlet shopping mall. And they have like stores, like every store you could ever imagine. And they have everything from like Champion to like Gucci to, there's a couple other stores in there. I was like, I don't really care so much about Gucci because I can't really afford a lot from there. But what was I looking at that I was excited about? Oh shoot, I can't even remember now. But I remember last time that we went, which was a couple years ago, we were blown away because it was just huge. It was like this huge outlet mall. And a lot of the things weren't even outlet on there. They have like 3 different like Foot Lockers or Finish Line shoe stores and stuff like that. But anyway, so we're gonna do that tomorrow or Thursday, depending on whatever day that we get done earlier. Unless it's nice. If it's nice, I think it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, but if it's nice, then we're gonna try to, you know, do the pool. We really want to make it to the beach one day, but let's see what the weather is like tomorrow. I mean, it says one thing, but it's like completely unpredictable, right? Wednesday, oh, 100% rain, great. And then Thursday, 60% chance of rain. Friday, partly sunny. So, sun and clouds mixed with a slight chance of thunderstorms. So, maybe Friday will be a pool day, hopefully. We'll see. It's supposed to rain, yeah, all day tomorrow. Anyway. Do you love the Weather Channel app? I said no. Leave me alone. And then it wants me to answer a bunch of questions. No, you're stupid. I don't want to answer a bunch of questions. Anyway. Oh, I know. I also posted that picture on my Twitter. I said, tonight my dream came true. I got to wear the actual Miss Ireland crown. LOL. I'm now a crowned pageant queen. And this is the picture. Can you see it? There it is, with me in the crown. Isn't that beautiful, though? I think, come on. Come into the light, Carol Ann. Oh, of course it's out of focus now. Imagine that. I love talking about pageants. We had so much fun tonight talking about pageant stuff and people that we know in the pageant circuit and all that stuff. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna watch a little Unsolved Mysteries now and eat some M&Ms. Oh my god, I have M&Ms in there. And enjoy the rest of my night. So, and I'm gonna go get my vlog ready so I can post it for you guys tomorrow. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching these while I'm gone. I really appreciate it. I know they're not as fun as like driving around and whatever, but I like to keep it up, and I also like to be able to, you know, look back on it and be able to be like, no, what did I do that day? What did I, you know, what would we do? So anyway, I love this house. This house is so cool. I still have to do the tour of this house too, but during the day. You can see the kitchen in there though at night. Or this is the dining room in there. You see like the blue lights. And there's the kitchen. And then there's the pool. And all that. So anyway, with that, I'm going to bid you good night, and I'm gonna make it really, really short tonight and say, if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Be kind to one another. Like I also always say, practice random acts of kindness, but like I also always say, don't tell anyone. Let somebody know how much they mean to you today. Remember, you can start your day over whenever you want. I hope you guys are having an amazing Wednesday. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, this video vlog. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya!